We know you a fraud, you ain't stand up. Pocket watching, you should get your bands up. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. I've been ballin' so long, I can't help it. I need every dollar, I'm selfish. And the flavor engraved in my DNA. They just ride on the wave like Elvis. Let me make this shit clear. We don't really ride with y'all over here. Coldest breathing, who I see in the mirror. I get fresh, hoppin', whippin', I steer. Bet not flex, cause I'm on a new tier. Chase a check, gotta race to the door. I'm impatient, I just get it and go. I might just cover my neck in some gold and get hella cold just to go to the store. And I need all that you owe me a mo. Time is money, I done said it before. Handle business, then I'm back on the road. Bring the heaters in the game, that's so cold. I think I'm good with arenas. Lay them out just to see if they mean it. I be ballin' like we still at recess. I'm for real, they do it for pretense. Stay in Nikes, but I might pull out the Yeezys. Might tint the windows in the whip so you can't see me. Keep it real, this ain't a net, this ain't for TV. Keep crying wolf, I might not be there when you need me. Loose lips, why you talk with loose lips? Only true shit, I don't talk, I prove shit. Accelerated movement, can't be sedentary, move quick, I move quick. We know you a fraud, you ain't stand up. Pocket watching, you should get your bands up. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. I've been ballin' so long, I can't help it. I need every dollar, I'm selfish. And the flavor engraved in my DNA. They just ride on the wave like Elvis. We know you a fraud, you ain't stand up. Pocket watching, you should get your bands up. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. Why they don't keep it real, I can't answer. I've been ballin' so long, I can't help it. I need every dollar, I'm selfish. And the flavor engraved in my DNA. They just ride on the wave. Ride on the wave.
She likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine. Yeah, yeah. Pick up your phone, I need your attention. My girl so bad we call her detention. I am so glad we moved beyond friendship. And your mama like me, look, I squared up with Cupid, told him find me. I stole your love, you shot my heart. I'm losing breath, it's getting dark. I think I might need CPR, baby, won't you tell me, do you love me like I do? Tell me what you're willing to prove, cause I ain't got nothing to lose. It's true that you mean the world to me, yeah. I travel around the globe, but I know that you're the only girl for me. And I gotta let you know that, yeah, baby, yeah.
Hey, what you up to?
Skater boy, why'd you pick up and leave? Skater boy, look what you done to me. I am not a toy that you can just play with. How all of a sudden you acting jaded. Oh, keep it on the low. Said that you just wanna keep it casual. No, can't believe I did. Fell for you, the version inside my head. Deja vu had me thinking of you. But the past is the past, glad that it's all news. Riding around on your board with your angst and your issues, I guess they scored on. Skater boy, now you're gone, I'm carefree. Skater boy, you were no good to me. The way you strung me along and I just took it. Can't believe you put me through all that bullshit. Oh, keep it on the low. Said that you just wanna keep it casual. No, can't believe I did. Fell fell for you, the virgin inside my hand. Finally alone, I feel good on my own. I finally erased your number from my super phone. Riding around on your board with your angst and your issues, I guess that you scored on. I just wanna feel again, something that is real again. Thought that I was someone to you. Skater boy, now you're gone, I'm carefree. Skater boy, you were no good to me. The way you strung me along and I just took it. Can't believe you put me through all that bullshit. No, keep it on the low. Said that you just wanna keep it casual. No, can't believe I did. Fell for you, the version inside my head.
Maybe this is heaven, maybe that's just you. I don't trust my judgment, cause I'm just 22. My mind just running circles, my heart is out in the rain. I know that this is sudden, but do you feel the same? Do you feel the same? Do you feel the I can't make my mind up, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to be honest, point of view. So you tell me that you're leaving, but I wish you would stay. Think that this is worth it, but do you feel the same? 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 But if you're thinking not today, I'd rather have the truth than start and love is fake. And baby, tell me if you need your space. But if you're feeling lonely, I'm an hour away. I know you told me, baby, but do you feel the same? 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 Baby girl, do you feel the same? You feel the same? Baby girl, do you feel the same?
It's kinda crazy, the kinds of things life throws at you. I never knew I'd feel so safe in your arms. Now you're all I need. It wasn't long before I knew that I fell for you and you had my heart. As fast as the seasons change, my heart was stolen. Parts of me that were broken found love. And no amount of this world can make me feel the way that you do. Feels like I'm dancing on moonlight. Of all the stars at night, none of them can shine as bright as you do. They can't compare to your light. Thousands of miles between, still couldn't stop us. Just the thought of your love was enough. It's hard to imagine life without you in it. Even if at a distance, I'm still happier. Baby, won't you listen when you feel you're missing me? Let this be a little lullaby, help you fall asleep at night. When I see you smile, I'm unafraid to grow up. 'Cause with you the future seems so bright. Won't you stay here by my side? I was looking around for the kind of love to pick me up and make me feel inside. All I got was a trail of disappointment. And it measures up to what I had in mind. This isn't what I want. Who knew that love could be this hard? Too many expectations. In the end, I never seem to measure up. Where is the rule book to help me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing now? I've been handed a love that's caught me off guard, taking me as I am, doesn't ask for more. It's a love that keeps giving, not demanding, though I feel I have nothing to say for. This is a love that's different. Please help me understand how I could be deserving when I just don't measure up.
Please tell me how I can measure up. I'm having trouble with the past, feeling out of luck. With all this time that has passed, I need to reconstruct. You say your love is the answer, but I'm just a man. Can't tell the truth, always ever help me understand why I find myself longing for approval, trying to find the answers up on Google, looking for the meaning of renewal. You say your love is crucial, but I'm a fool, thinking I could do this on my own, fighting every battle, thinking I was all alone. And it was you that always stayed by my side, even when I choose to believe my lies,
Where is the rule book to help me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing now? Where is the rule book to help me figure out what I'm supposed to be doing now?
See, I've been searching for black and white answers, as if there's some kind of rule book to love. The truth is, there is no rule book. We try to draw straight lines around an infinite truth that is impossible to be confined. We live to perform and please and measure up to expectations set in our own minds. But true love doesn't fit inside our neatly drawn lines. He operates by irrational rules of grace and mercy. A love that is, put simply, divine.
She likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine. Yeah, hey. Look, pick up your phone, I need your attention. My girl so bad, we call her detention. I am so glad we moved beyond friendship. I am so glad your mama like me. Squared up with Cupid, told her fight me. I stole your love, he shot my heart. I'm losing breath, it's getting dark. I think I might need CPR. Tell me, do you love me like I do? Tell me what you willing to prove, cause I ain't got nothing to lose. It's true, you mean the world to me. Travel around the globe, but I know that you the only girl for me. And I gotta let you know, she likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine. Look, you know you the baddest in the game. Show you how to blow like Lil Wayne. Baby, I ain't hard to please. Girl, tell me what you need. Year-round Valentine. I'm just tryna get some time with you. Would you spend the night with me? Maybe spend your life with me. Check me if I'm trifling. Let me be your bestie. Body and car, but we flexing. Baby, we can stand the test of time. And you ain't even gotta second guess that. You mean the world to me. I travel around the globe, but I know that you the only girl for me. And I gotta let you know, she likes chocolate covered strawberries and wine. She likes notes that say I love you all the time. Roses at your feet, baby girl be mine. Baby girl be mine.
现在外面18度。
人家都练了。
Never ever meant to be so sour, baby. Running out of steam every day, be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink. Like a love, like a love. They all want something else. got the time to go and fuck around. See my eyes got money bags, I don't rest. I might be a Nike fiend, I need my checks. Headed for the limelight, ain't just hype, just not overnight. I take my advice, I'ma do this right. Feeling nice, it's the price, yeah. We not living fights, yeah. My fam on my spine, dream be getting sliced like a lime. Never ever meant to be so sour, baby. Running out of steam, every day be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink. Like a love, like a love.
I depend on the way you send chills down my spine. Wanna give you all my time. Give you all my time. You burn my chest just like tequila. Wanna show you why you don't really need her. Why you don't really need her. Never ever meant to be so sour, baby. Running out of steam, every day be the same. Living like this, testing all my patience. Need a bit of you every time I drink. Like a lime, like a lime.
这是质地吗？地质，哎，跑掉了，跑掉了，那是国宝呢。